What's going on YouTube? Thanks for coming back for another video. Today I'm going to be installing a new ceramic chamber and heating coil in my Cast Mastery Light GG3000 electric furnace. I've been using this furnace for over a year now, probably almost 2 years, and the heating coil has burned out and it is time to replace it. And fortunate for me, Cast Mastery Light sells the heating coils separately from the unit, so in case this does happen to you, it is easy to get a hold of to replace. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this. There is no directions on it, but it does seem quite simple. I am not an expert, so please take this with a grain of salt. But the first thing I can tell you what you need to do is make sure that it is unplugged. That is the first thing you need to do. Now let's get right into this and let's see how to take this apart and install the new chamber. It looks like there's two things I need to remove to even get inside of this furnace. And one is the heat fence on the outside, and the other is the cap along with the arm that goes over top of the crucible. Now that I've removed that, the next thing to remove is this heat shield. I'll be removing 6 screws on the perimeter of the furnace to take that off. And then we'll be able to get to the screws to remove the top of the furnace. Now that all the screws are removed, we'll remove the shield and remove all the hardware and keep that all in one place so we don't lose it. The next step I can see is to remove the 3 screws from the top that hold down this lid. Now that the 3 screws are removed, I'm going to pull up on this lid. It was a little difficult at first, but I just had to wiggle it and I got it off. Now you can see inside there is ceramic fiber surrounding the coil. I didn't really see any other way to get it out without removing it, so I actually had to remove all of this fiber by pulling it out piece by piece, because you cannot get out the coil without removing the fiber. After removing all of the fiber, I realized I still couldn't pull out the coil. The coil has 2 electrical prongs that protrude through the bottom, so now I'm removing the 4 screws that hold this bottom pan on to access the screws to remove them. Now that the 2 screws are loosened, I'm just going to pull it away from the prongs. With that removed, the coil should easily come out. And sure enough, it does. So now that we have this out, let's just take a good look at it and see exactly where it went wrong. And there is the spot where it broke. So without that, there can be no electrical current going through this to give it any heat or energy. So let's get the new one and install the new one exactly in reverse order of taking the old one out. Now I know I said to do it in the reverse order, but I feel that putting the ceramic fiber in first would help me stabilize the coil, which would help me tighten the screws on the bottom of the furnace to connect the electrical prongs. After stuffing it with the ceramic fiber, I put on the top and fastened it down with the 3 screws. I'm now going to flip it on its side so I can get to the bottom and access those 2 screws to tighten the prongs. Now that that's tightened up, the last two things to install are now the bottom plate and the heat shield around the electric furnace. One thing I'd like to note is to install the first two in the center, the top and the bottom, before starting on the outer edge of the heat shield. Now with everything back together, I'm going to plug this in and turn it on. Then I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that it worked. Now that I see that the heat is rising, I know now that I did everything correctly and it worked. Guys, one last thing, make sure you wear gloves.